Welcome back to Realm of Rolls. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following or subscribed wherever you listen so you never miss an episode. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind the scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories, and keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. With that said, previously on Dragon's Demise. The party carefully navigates deeper through the mountain dungeon, uncovering a vast chamber ringed by a narrow walkway and filled with countless gelatinous cubes. Fillipa flies across to scout a door on the far side, finding only a strange storage room beyond. Brother Quinn's divinations hint at nearby wealth and danger, but the red dragon remains hidden, with a locate creature spell failing to detect it. Dropping back from the rest of the party, Quinn quietly reveals unsettling truths to Tanuk, and with no options left, the group turns towards the strange funnel-shaped chamber ahead. This is episode 10, Fireball.
What's your next steps? What are you kind of intending to do from here?
I think we were heading back to the room, weren't we?
Yeah, I think me and Brother Quinn had a little bit of time chatting and that, so probably best to find out what the other two are doing during that time. So,
our next steps are marked as proceed to the ominous funnel room.
Well, that was the intention. I'm just making sure that is still the intention. So yeah, you can certainly all meet up by the door there. Fillipa and Frollo are the closest, and you'd be the first there. Brother Quinn of Tanuk, obviously having their hushed conversation slightly further back. That'll just take a moment longer to get to you. So the door here is as you left it, closed. I presume that everyone is sort of squeezing up and coming closer. If you're not, do say so. Who is opening the door if you're going in?
Quinn's at the back. Quinn was at the back with Tanuk.
I'll open the door.
Talking.
Yeah.
Okay. It opens up and you see the same sight as before. It's a room about 25 foot square, and the outer 5 foot area is on your level, and then it drops down by 5 feet to another level, and then by a further 5 feet in the middle that leads to that door you can see at the bottom. You can see Fillipa just striding on in, obviously pretty confident, or at least oblivious to any possible traps. You're just walking to the other side of the room, is that right?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk to the other side of the room to get a view of that kind of central hole, because I think it was in here where we saw the door at the bottom rattling.
Well, it wasn't rattling, no, but the door is there. Right? No,
I thought there was like a sound when we were in this room.
You did hear a sound from nearby here, but it wasn't coming from that door, no.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought it was coming through that door.
No. That one, there's no sign of activity down by this one, so again, as with the rest of them, no dust on the floor, no debris or anything like that, and it's quite a clean 5 foot drop at each level, so it's not like there's sort of rough hewn rocks. There's no question that this is an engineered shape. It's not natural.
Well, my bucket helm is still lit, so I suppose we'll get some light from that when we walk in. I'm assuming that the room is dark.
It is, and if you can't see in the dark, then you'll struggle with it. But so, am I right in thinking that Frollo's going in? I can see you on the map just advancing in. Is that right?
Yeah, Frollo's walking in nice and carefully.
Okay. There's no signs of traps immediately. There's nothing that... no sign of anything that you've encountered before. There's no sign of a pool of jellied cubes or anything like that here. Brother Quinn and Tanuk, are you going to stay outside for the time being in case something goes wrong, or are you also going in?
I think I think we're still conversating a little bit, but
yeah.
So you're both going to hang back for the moment.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll leave you there for the moment. If you are wanting to sort of go over anything, feel free to. Otherwise, I'm going to focus on Fillipa and Frollo at the moment, because obviously they're the ones in the room. So Fillipa and Frollo, as I say, you are in this room. You can see these sort of basically 5 foot steps going down. You can see the door on the wall opposite at the bottom. How would you like to approach this?
Is the door open or closed?
It is closed.
Don't like it.
Who's going to be brave?
Don't like it.
I should say it is a wooden door. It's very solidly made at the bottom here. There are some sort of looks like scorch marks on it, but that's about the only sort of details you can see on it. Everyone's gone quiet, having a think. I could maybe do some elevator music here.
Elevator music.
I was thinking
for me, it's more like the
paranoid.
chimpanzee with the symbols. I've got more chimpanzee and symbols in my head at the moment. I don't like this.
I do. I think it's just hilarious. I'll tell you the story about how I once had a group of players spending 2 hours, no less than 2 hours, trying to figure out which of 3 doors to go through. I wonder if we have a similar situation here.
How deep is the stepped sections?
So each step is only 5 foot. It's literally a 5 foot step. And
that's quite deep for a dwarf, let's be real.
Oh yeah, when we talk about a step, that's kind of a gentle, one way of explaining it, but yeah, it's a 5 foot drop off of each one if you want to put it another way.
I'll be honest, with Frollo's athletics, he tries to step down one of them, he's going to bounce down them. I
mean, that's the quick way of doing it, right?
Yeah.
Fillipa nudges him over the edge.
Push.
Oh God, that's familiar.
Yoink.
Don't get wet. Push.
Sacrificial lamb.
Right. Oh God, yeah, but the sacrificial lamb's got quite a bit of HP. I don't know if that's helped very much, but...
You didn't get cheese grated.
Nope.
No, the Geo is, well, kind of did. It wasn't the
I've
full
got
force,
cheese
you were lucky.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Call for reinforcements. The party has given up.
I'm gonna drop down one of the steps. This is gonna go wrong.
Okay,
I
so
know this is gonna go
describe
wrong.
to me how you're doing this, because Frollo is a dwarf and not a very big dwarf, is my understanding.
No, he's a very big dwarf. Just if he was a couple inches taller, he'd be perfectly round. So he's gonna kind of,
All right.
kind of like almost using the belly to his advantage here. He's gonna kind of sit on the side and then just kind of gently just. With his large bum, using it as a bit of leverage to stop himself slipping too quick and just drop the last foot or two.
Because of how you described him, I'm going to actually ask for that athletics check.
Oh, don't be doing this to me now. Would you like it as athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, I would love athletics.
Oh.
Oh no. What?
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Oh God.
With my -1 athletics, I now have a total of 0. We're off to the races, boys.
That's first roll of the night. Well, there you go.
Well, I wasn't intending to do this, but I'm going to.
Start as you mean to continue.
Yeah, absolutely. So bouncing is probably the best way to describe this. And Frollo hits the bottom, scrabbles desperately on the platform to try and do something to stop his fall. And he just rolls over the next edge as well and lands right in the middle of this funnel-shaped room. So he's sitting essentially in a little 5 foot area at the bottom with 5 foot high walls on each side and this wooden door in front of him. You hit the deck ground and there's no click or anything like that. You've just taken 3 points of damage from the fall. And everybody actually seems oddly peaceful.
Anybody laughs and they're getting a timed fireball in their bed.
You would definitely hear from outside. You would definitely hear kind of Fillipa go ooh 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 and then start laughing.
Okay. I would immediately jump to one conclusion, given my current knowledge. She's made her move!
Oh God.
So you're sort of lying down there, a bit bruised and a bit battered, but you're not in a bad way. You've been much worse.
Stand up.
There's-
Look at the lip of the next step because that's probably as high as I can see. I'm down here
I'm
now.
literally going to come running into the room, bow drawn, going, "Leave him alone!"
So,
Philippa doubled over in laughter.
Back.
so I could ask first, how would Fillipa have responded to Frollo bouncing down the steps like that?
Well, she's literally, as he's bounced down, she's like, ooh, ow, and then just bursts out laughing, which is what's attracted the attention from outside, because she's literally doubled over laughing, having seen a dwarf bounce down into the bottom of this area.
Wow.
So she stood there and literally just bent double, like clutching her stomach, because she's just seen this really fat dwarf just go down the stairs like a ping pong ball.
He's weeveling his way down.
God.
And
Oh,
Brother
Beeple's
Quinn,
wobble.
what's also we know what Tanuk's doing. What's Brother Quinn doing as Tanuk's diving into the room with his bow drawn?
Well, I think Quinn would still be thinking about the retreating visage of a rear end of a red dragon, and then realise that something's. I think the commotion and Tanuk shouting would have sort of suddenly spurred him back into reality, and I think he'd have bumbled along, sort of weebling left from right, left, right, and sort of just come into the room just behind Tanuk, and therefore throwing some light through the door as well. I think he'd actually try and squeeze his bucket helm between the door frame and Tanuk and go, what's going on? What's happening?
So that guy's torch has
Emergency life
arrived.
bucket.
So between Tanuk diving into the room with his bow drawn, Brother Quinn just going, excuse me, and we've got our little Frollo at the bottom, sort of just peeking over the top. So we've got a bit of chaos going in that room there.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back to Tanuk. I mean, obviously, that's what you see. The shadows being thrown back by the light from Brother Quinn's bucket helm. You've got. Well, it looks like Fillipa just creased over laughing, and poor Frollo at the bottom there, small bump on his head, just standing on tiptoes looking over the step.
Quinn's head is kind of tucked under Tanuk's elbow where he's got it raised with the bow. So actually what's happening here is that we're getting an uplighting effect, which is probably making Tanuk look really scary from the front.
Yeah.
God.
See, I've just run into the room, and the thing that I've seen is the dwarf face down at the bottom of the hole, with Fillipa standing at the top, standing over him laughing.
Yes, yeah, exactly that.
In my head, evilly and maniacally.
Frollo just kind of stands up and goes, I'm getting too old for these adventures. Here, what are you looking down here? Give us a hand.
She is wheezing.
So, what after Tanuk has obviously asked that question? I mean, what next? I suppose.
What did you do?
I fell off. Oh,
Not your ha!
She laughed. I mean,
I'm still laughing.
Common decorum says a slap Tanuk, not an arrow in the arse. Oh, Christ. Someone passed down the paracetamol.
God.
Okay, I'm just going to gently release the tension slightly on the bow.
And in doing so, slightly release the tension in the room, I guess.
Yeah.
You hear Frollo sort of stretch to try and undo the damage, and he just sounds like bubble wrap going for a few seconds.
I think Quinn would probably say, he's a magician as well. Well, he's definitely made his credibility disappear.
You know what? Timed fireballs in your bed for all of you. I turn around and try the door handle.
Screw you, bitch! I came in here to save you.
Throw a rope then.
So just gonna. So you just open the door while you're down there, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my hand on the handle, give it a little jiggle.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. What I am gonna ask for though is actually, could you just make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, fuck off.
No.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Oh God, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's not helping, Rick.
Is that for everybody or?
No, that's just you.
I mean, the duality of man here a little bit. I rolled a 14, so that becomes a 15.
Okay.
It's probably not enough.
So, as you're there, you open the door, and oddly enough, it opens really easily, causing you to step back. And behind,
Into
you
where?
just see
I'm 5 foot
rock.
wide, Rick.
you just see a rock wall ahead of you. A couple of things happen in this moment.
Oh God.
The first thing is something lands directly on you. It's green. It lands kind of just on your chest. So rather than directly in your face, you stepping back has caused you to avoid the worst of it. And you just take 2 points of acid damage as it burns through your robes.
Acid is its
It's
own
dropped on you
damage
from
type,
above.
isn't it?
Sorry?
Acid is its own damage type, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is, yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay. So to explain what's happened from the perspective of the other three, they've watched you down there, and as you pulled it open, a small hole has opened in the ceiling, and this large ball of green muck, this slime, has dropped down on top of poor Frollo.
God, not more slime.
And judging from his reaction, it probably hurts quite a bit. There's one more thing that happens simultaneously. The wall directly next to Fillipa, opposite the entrance you came through, opens up and reveals behind it a long passageway.
Oh.
So because of the timing of this, what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to ask everyone to now make me an initiative check, please.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I remember why I relegated these dice to the bin.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. So,
While everyone's rolling
has-
their dice, a note for all our listeners, please make sure that when you're attending your D&D sessions to bring your good dice. Otherwise, things like this start happening.
If only we knew of a place you could get them. Did anyone get above 20?
Yes.
Oh, what'd you get?
Ooh. Ooh.
I rolled an 18 for a total of 23.
Wow.
Very good.
So, Tanuk likely to be the first to act here. Anyone
Oh no, that
else?
means I've got to make decisions.
Anyone get above a 15?
Yes, but can I just confirm something with you first, Rick? Pop your
You
message.
can do, yeah. While we're waiting for that, just
sorry.
going to check. Can we have Sam? What has Brother Quinn got, please?
Brother Quinn got a 2 minus 1 for a whole 1.
Please tell me
Oh no.
that
Tanuk, are you
that
wearing-
Frollo's got slightly better.
Tanuk, are you wearing armour?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it
Not
sort
a
of
lot.
is it sort of silverish armour? Is it right? Okay, the light.
No, it's leathery.
Oh no,
Hang
I was
on.
gonna.
Let me go through my initiative first.
Oh God.
I'm not the worst here today.
But
But
I rolled a rather shapely 2 for a total of 3.
Oh God.
Oh god.
I mean, that's definitely
dear.
better than how it's
Today's
looking.
today's D&D session was brought to you by the number 2.
Yeah.
And sorry, just confirm what's Fillipa got?
14
Fillipa
plus
got?
4 for 18.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the slime is not going to be going first here. So Tanuk, you are the first to react. So you can see Frollo at the moment, obviously just experience that first bit of pain, but as you're watching it, this slime is starting to sort of almost grow across him.
Oh.
What are you going to do?
Oh.
Ooh.
That's grim.
Okay, that's...
Now, one thing I will say that obviously you're fairly experienced adventurers. You may or may not have encountered this. If you do want to make an intelligence check to see
Absolutely.
what you know about it, you're welcome to.
Oh, dear.
You're welcome to try and do that with a skill if you'd like to, but I'll let you decide what skill if you're doing this.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what...
So, what skill do you think would be appropriate, Rikh? I have Arcana, History, Medicine.
I'll let you do that on your turn.
Have you
Okay,
have you got a runaway check?
no, I've spaffed all my spell slots and we haven't had a long rest. I haven't spent all of them, but I've spent a lot of them.
Whoops.
Insight, perhaps?
Yeah.
I'm actually not bad at that one.
Okay, yeah, I would accept that. So ask for an insight check. I'll ask for an insight check and see what we come up with.
Never mind, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
Brilliant.
so with
God.
that, you will recall that there's lots of these different slimes and oozes you've heard of in your time. And one thing you distinctly remember is a story of a slime or a mold or something, you're slightly unsure, that sticks to people and hurts them a lot. And actually, some of the stories about this revolve around it ending up in places like the elemental plane of fire, where it could really cause some problems, because actually when you blast these things with fire, it actually grows.
Oh.
Ooh.
It gets worse.
Oh,
so
shit.
the stories you've heard and discussions you've heard in the past kind of revolve around this thing ending up in the elemental plane of fire and just growing infinitely.
Oh. My first thought is it's stuck to, like, what is Frollo wearing?
Robes. He's wearing wizard robes.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to get down to where he is and basically try and rip his clothes off him.
He's going to magic Mike him.
I'll have you know, I may have been called that once or twice in my life.
Yeah. So that's my plan.
Okay, so you're going to dive down there and you're going to start trying to strip off his robes.
Yeah.
Can I just check, is Frollo's robes magical in any way?
God.
No, actually, no. They are just
Okay.
common. I'm guessing
which case-
by the bare bones inventory. I'm guessing they're just basic bitch robes.
Well, they're going to be holy robes in a moment. Do you want to make me an
spares.
athletics check, please, for Tanuk?
Yes. Using a different dice. Because
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
one's
call it.
now in the naughty corner.
I'm going to call it, you're going to roll a 3.
I'm going to see him roll a 20 and Bruce Almighty me just whoosh. All the clothes just disappear off me.
I mean, it's not great, but what was it? Athletics, did you say?
Yeah, you're
Here
a very
we go.
athletic fellow.
Yeah. Well, I only rolled a 6, but that is a total of 17.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
That'll do.
All right.
Okay, so there are a couple of relevant things here. I said holy robes, they're actually just like shreds right now. You literally just pull them off and there is this tearing sound, and you now have a nearly naked Frollo. He's basically wearing his underclothes and not... The robes have gone in shreds. They must have been really old. You've just torn straight through them. Certainly providing a distraction. Unfortunately, whatever this slime is, it's already burned through them to a degree. Although you get rid of some of it, some of it's left a patch on his chest, and you see this very overweight dwarf. Now, with this green patch on his chest that is slowly starting to steam and burn.
Oh my
So
goodness.
has Tanuk now got proficiency in stripping?
Oh my.
Oh, good God.
I think Quinn at this point would shout, "Oh, Oh my goodness. Well, we normally save that sort of thing for, in confessionals.
What?
Well, that's what you do in confessional.
I've heard about such things.
Oh, I hope not.
Behind
Let's not.
closed doors and all that.
So while you're having this pleasant conversation, calling up and down to each other, Frollo continues to burn.
God.
With the robes having been thrown off of him, he's going to take half damage, so from 7 down to just 3 points of acid damage, though. And this stuff looks very hard to remove.
Helping!
With that, obviously, so what was quite jovial just a few seconds ago has turned to genuine concern. Frollo's in a lot of pain. Fillipa, you're up next.
Can I just confirm where Tanuk has got to? Because I'm just imagining they're both stood in a 5-foot hole at the bottom.
Yeah, I have you both squeezing at the bottom of this sort of section here. So obviously normally you wouldn't be able to share a 5-foot space, but I'm absolutely happy with it here. It's not a problem. Okay, you're just a bit close to one another. All right, you're really good friends by now, I'm sure. And you're proving it. If you stay here for too much longer, though, you may end up. Well, if you roll really, really low, maybe you'll end up with some of the same problem. Tanuk, that is. So just be aware of that. So you've got one person definitely having to deal with some slime, one person who's trying to help, and yeah, Fillipa, you'll go.
Okay, Fillipa is stood at the top corner of this room, feeling the door open and a passageway open behind her.
Yep.
Looking at the scene in front of her, Quinn in the doorway, Frollo in the bottom of the hole, Tanuk having stripped his clothes off.
Not his
She will
clothes.
very well, having stripped Frollo's clothes off, okay?
Yeah, let's get that right.
She will stretch one clawed hand out and cast Fireball.
Where?
Right
Okay,
there in the
where-
corner. In the corner, so I'm hoping you can see on roll 20, but basically opposite her, right in front of Quinn, 20-foot radius, so that everyone will be hit with the fire.
Oh, you fucker.
Well, that wasn't very nice. So, can I get everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
You bitch.
Dexterity saving.
This will be interesting.
Oh god.
And I would do that as I'm kind of stepping backwards out, so I'm not going to get caught in my own fireball. I'd be retreating as well.
How far are you moving?
Essentially, I will use the rest of my turn to disappear up the passageway. I will be going
She's
entirely disappearing up the passageway.
She's disappearing up the back passage. Well, there you go. That just sums it up.
Okay. Well, let's start with the obvious. Can you roll me some fireball damage, please?
Indeedy. So it's going to be 8d6 of fireball damage.
Everyone's gone very quiet again.
Ooh, lots of 6s and 5s. That's 3 5s and a 6 in the first roll.
Oh dear.
So that's 5, 15,
21.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, and then
Please tell me the slime takes the damage.
24 plus another 6, 30, 34. 34. 37 points of fire damage.
Okay. And what's the DC on that?
The DC is a good question because I don't know. Where's my mouse gone? Hang on, sorry. Oh, a second.
That's okay.
Spell save DC is a 17.
Oh.
So, who got 17 or more on their dexterity saving throw?
Oh, you
Tanuk looks
bastard.
smug.
I've got a plus 10 on my dexterity saves.
So those of you who saved, i.e. Tanuk, get to take half damage, which 37 rounding down is going to end up as 18 points of fire damage. Brother Quinn and Frollo get to experience what it feels like to be a marshmallow on a fire, and have taken 37 points of fire damage each.
That does trigger something, so Yaz does not get up the corridor.
Okay, well...
37.
However, I may not survive what's about to happen.
So, first things first, I will describe one other thing. The slime on your chest burns away.
The exact opposite
Burns
of what
away.
I figured out.
Yes. That is one problem solved. Okay. So, you say you've got a trigger on that.
Yeah,
For
so
Frollo?
anytime I take damage and become bloodied, you may spend your reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space up to 60 feet away.
Which will not work for one reason specifically. You've not had a turn, you don't have a reaction to spend yet.
Okay.
Which otherwise would have been awesome. What is your movement, Fillipa?
My movement is... 40
Okay,
feet.
great. So, movement at 40 feet, you do disappear a fair way down that corridor.
I mean, would I be
Okay.
able to... So, is there enough clearance for me to fly? Because if there's enough clearance for me to fly, I would fly.
There is not enough clearance for you to fly.
Right.
These passageways are quite small.
Okay.
And it is not so good for you to do that. So what you would do, going down here, you'd actually end up effectively there. So Quinn, from your perspective, you get blasted. There's this flashlight, and obviously feeling that flash of pain. You try to open up your eyes. Your eyelashes all haven't been scorched off, and you can see the back end of Fillipa. Well, the back end in your case, you can see of this red dragon bolting down the tunnel that's just opened up and disappearing around a corner.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to take you to the next point. I'm going to say, Frollo, it is your turn. A bit ouchy, but alive, and on the plus side, the slime's not a problem anymore.
No, but Philippa's got some answering to do.
You don't look impressed.
Frollo is going to...
I knew
so
I should have let that arrow go.
How does getting up to the door work for me in that hole at the moment?
So you're going to need to make an athletics check to climb, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm not going to sniff at that. That is an 18. It is a 19 reduced to an 18.
Okay, so yes, you're absolutely able to climb up to the next level, and you can use another action to climb up again if you'd like.
Am I using an action to do this? I thought it'd be part of my move, would it?
No. You've actually got to properly
actually-
climb up these. This is.
No.
You could jump if you got enough. Yeah, that's fine.
I thought, right. Instead, then I'm going to misty step to the door.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of
I
sense.
just want to do that misty. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
So that's my bonus action.
Yep.
I don't care about my clothes at this point because I've still got my mage armor on. So
That helped a lot a moment ago.
can I see Philippa down the end of the corridor?
No, you can't. She has disappeared around the corner.
I will go round the corner then.
Okay, so what's your
Because I'm
movement?
assuming Misty Step, I can only move to where I can see,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, so I will follow her down the corridor, seeing she's ran down this corridor.
So what is your movement?
I got a 30-foot move.
So after a 30-foot movement, you'd arrive you'd be just before the point where the tunnel turns, and you can see ahead of you a long corridor around the corner that Philip is starting to run by. But you are adjacent to her. You can just see her around the corner.
Cool. Philippa, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okie dokie. Rikh just
And
checking
are
I'm
you
still using that
damaged?
first sheet.
Have you taken damage?
Not anymore. Not necessarily. No, it's up to you.
Okay.
No, it's not up to you. Sorry, you used the new one now. Yes.
Use the new one now, yep. And I'm assuming
Yeah.
that damage would have disappeared thanks to the regeneration.
Yes.
Yes. So no, I'm not damaged.
Oh, in
is
which
the
case
answer there, Mike?
I will do a different one, and instead,
I mean, yeah. So I say she doesn't look damaged.
She's done a lot of damage. No, if she's not done a lot of damage enough, then I'll do this other one instead. I need to do that dice. So this is an attack roll instead now. Sorry.
Okay.
Which is, for me, something good with my spells? Where is it?
Should be.
Ooh, yeah, that's tasty. Does 28 get you?
28 does get me, yeah.
Cool. You're about to take 3d8 points of necrotic damage. You are at disadvantage for any melee attack or for any attacks against me next turn. And you cannot regenerate health. As you heal me, turn around the corner and basically put my hand on your back, and your entire back racks with pain and disease.
Nice.
And this spell is
Chill touch.
yeah.
Of all the dice I can't find right now, it's a D8. Ah, there he is. That's a 4. That's another 4. All right. Oh, okay. So take 12 points. Do I get any bonuses to necrotic because I am a particular kind of wizard? No, I just gain a bunch. Rikh, when casting a necromancy spell, give spell level. Don't worry. Doesn't apply. Because it's a cantrip, this one.
Yep.
12 points of necrotic damage that you can't ignore.
Okay.
You will take this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
On a hit.
Certainly.
Oh, actually, it has a range of 120 feet. Either way, I slap you on the back of the head with it. almost like naughty child behaviour, like behave.
You'd have killed any child with that one.
You can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. The hand is clinging to you, whatever that means.
It means
that
the
makes a
spectral
difference.
hound is literally hanging on to.
On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage. You can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target... Oh, no, that's if I hit an undead target. Sorry, you're not undead. I'm assuming you're not undead. It also has a disadvantage against you, but that doesn't apply in this case. So, you've taken 12 points of necrotic damage from a very angry Frollo. With a singed beard. Actually, my beard would have been protected by the wall, so it's more like singed.
He's doing his best impression of a Brother Quinn haircut. Yeah, okay.
It's a blowtorch buzz cut.
Okay. Well, with Frollo
that's my
having
turn.
done that, we'll move on to Brother Quinn, who has so far sat this encounter out.
Yeah. Well... God, how fast can I travel? I don't think... I mean, she's a lot...
Yeah. He's put his sandals into sports mode.
Can you use Channel Divinity on yourself, or is it only on others?
If you're thinking of like doing a heal with it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll start with himself, because if he goes over or goes down, then that's the party healer bucket, really, because he knows that he can help his friends, but he can't help them if he's flat on his back again. Right, so he's going to, first of all, start by Channel Divinity on himself. He's going to cast Divine Spark. So he's going to raise his hands to heaven, call on Dania, and he's going to Divine Spark himself. So that's 3d8 plus 5. So I'll start with that. Find the d8. 3d8 plus 5. What we got? Oh, okay. Right, 6. 8 plus 5 for 13 points back.
Okay.
And
you regain 13 hit points.
Yeah, and then I think he would. I'm just looking at where I am in relation to Tanuk, actually. I think I'm. Where's Tanuk? Oh.
I'm in the hole.
So
You're in the hole.
Tanuk's down the hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to move into the room by
Yep.
30 foot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'd just be coming out of the corridor, the other side. So he'd travel straight through along the room and just go through the doorway. And as he goes through the doorway, he's going to turn back and say to Tanuk, I told you there's something not right. There's something very not right. We've got to go and help him. And that's all you hear as he disappears. He just disappears through the door. He doesn't know what he can do because he's not a wise man. But, you know, yeah, he's going to try and be helpful by just following. That's it. That's all he can do. I don't think there's anything else he can do at this stage. Was Tanuk injured by this?
Everybody was.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
But me, I kind of like dove out of the way of most of it.
Okay. So is he looking bloodied or anything like
Singed.
that? Just singed, lightly singed, or blooded?
What is the definition of that?
Bloodied is half hit
Half
points.
yeah.
Not quite, but close to it.
Okay. As he goes out the door, he's also going to... Well, actually, as he runs down the room, he casts Divine Spark on himself, and he's going to channel Divinity and also Divine Spark on Tanuk as he goes past and says this in the doorway. So that would be 3d8 plus 5 hit points.
He can do this with both twice in the one turn.
I don't know. How does Channel Divinity work like that? If you can do it...
It's an action to do it normally.
Oh, is it an action?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, so he can't do that at the moment. So he's just going through the doorway at this point, heading towards, like, down the corridor.
Okay. So, Tanuk, obviously, you just see the form of Quinn chortling past. This little scratching sound as his wounds are being drawn closed as he comes on past. It is then going back up to Tanuk at the top of the round.
Okay. So, seeing Brother Quinn kind of waddling along, Brother Quinn could do with some assistance with this. So I'm going to leap out of the hole, and I'm going to cast Longstrider on myself and on Brother Quinn.
I'm going to end up with footprints up my back, aren't I?
So do just check the Longstride. I believe it only affects one target.
You can expend a higher level spell slot to affect a second person.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's great. So that will work if you're hopping out. So if I can get you to make me, well, to be fair, the odds of you failing this is pretty slim, but can you make me an athletics check, please, just to make sure
don't say things like that.
You're only going to fail on a 1. There's no chance of this, right? Well, there's a 5% chance.
What are the odds that this dice can roll a 1 twice in one session?
Pretty high.
No, I should be all right. That's a total of 25. 14 plus 11.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so actually with that I'm going to let you jump all the way to the top with that. That's not a problem at all. That's huge. And then, yes, as you can see, Brother Quinn starting to make his way down the same corridor that Fillipa has gone down, and you can cast presumably a second level spell of Longstrider on yourself and Quinn.
Yeah.
Ooh, what does
we
that
both
give?
add 10 feet to our movement speed.
Oh, excellent. Lovely. Yes.
That's a massive difference.
His sandals are really heating up.
Okay, so Fillipa, you would be next here. So I will say to you that obviously you have a fairly good idea of where you're going, and you know that if you are going to continue running this way, you're going to end up in a place that ultimately is a bit more open, shall we say. It is up to you if you want to go down that route. It would take you an entire turn to get there, but you can definitely get there in one turn.
So sorry, hit me there again. So I'll be able to just use, if I use my entire turn for movement.
Yep. Then you'll get to
get
this
me there.
larger open space.
I mean, yeah, I'd do that. I'd be giving it legs, and then as soon as I reach a larger open space, taking to the wing.
Okay. So if that is the case, that's fine. What I will do then is basically say that, yeah. So Frollo, you would just see Fillipa running away, you will have an attack of opportunity.
Bonk. Quarterstaff catches you in the back because I don't think. No, I haven't got that feat. I haven't got the feat that enables me to cast a spell as a reaction.
Okay.
What
did you roll?
That's Warcaster, isn't it? I haven't rolled yet. Hang on.
Yeah.
How would you roll, son?
Hey, you said bonk. I'm just assuming you rolled high.
No, I'm just rolling. I'm
I
just
don't want to
letting
hear
you
the
know
word.
She's getting a bonk stick on the back of her head.
I don't want to hear the word bonk from a nearly naked dwarf.
Oh, what did you roll? It's a 20 or a 1?
It's a 20.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Bonking
Rikh.
definitely happened.
Rikh, if I
Yes.
activate the Staff of Withering, does the critical affect the Staff of Withering? The damage from that?
I would need to check that entirely.
Yeah,
So
I'll let you. I
give me a
will
second.
100% defer to you on that one. Essentially, a two-handed quarterstaff comes across the back of your head with a crack. That damage is. Are we doing our house rule double crit damage? I can't remember now. Actually,
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay, so it's max damage plus.
So, your staff. Let me just go double check this. So you do need to expend it before you hit with it, because obviously it gives you the bonus to hit as well. I think.
Wait, no. I
Let me
thought it
double
just
checking
said
if that's the case. No, it's
staff
not.
has
Hang
3
on. On a hit.
charges. It just says on a hit,
you
it
can,
deals.
yes, you can go. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that now if you like. Yeah, definitely.
So will the crit? I'm going to spend it anyway. Like the charge is happening, but does the crit cause
Yes.
the? Okay. This is going to hurt, guys. So it's 10 points of bludgeoning damage to the back of your head.
Okay.
Plus more.
So just to fully, as a reminder, the way we do our critical hits, to make sure that they're not that, I did 2 points of damage to them, we do maximum damage for the dice roll and the bonus, and then we add the dice roll to it as well.
So the Staff of Withering comes down on the back of your head. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 31 points of necrotic damage. Can you also give me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please?
I am choosing to succeed on that one.
Yep, fair enough. I thought you might.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a success. That's absolutely
you can carry
fine.
on moving now. Yeah, go on. Finish your move. If you still want
You
to.
felt that one.
It's this
Screw
angry
you.
naked dwarf has once slapped you on the back of the head, and then as you've tried to run
Waving
away,
his rod
bonks you on
around.
the back of the head.
Waving his breath.
Jesus.
It's called a Staff
Yeah,
of Withering,
yeah.
I'll have you know.
So that's why it's so shriveled, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, she's
I'm worried.
she'll take it. You'll hear a curse, but she's gone, and you will hopefully hear the sound of kind of leathery wings unfurling as when she hits the end of the corridor.
You could probably just about hear that from down there. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to move you off of the map for the moment. Okay, we'll come back to that. So, after Fillipa has disappeared, of course, Frollo probably quite chuffed with himself. It's your turn.
I'm fucking carrying on down the corridor. I'm not hanging around for man nor beast. Come back here. You're for a fireball to me and not expect a butt whooping.
Okay,
This is arguably more terrifying.
So you are, in fact, obviously running up that corridor as well, yeah?
Yeah.
And your movement was 30, is that right?
My movement is 30, so it's whatever. How long is the corridor?
Well, if you're running up there, you will go. You'll travel 30 feet up, and you won't reach. Basically, you have to use at least 2 actions to get towards the end of it.
Towards the end of it.
You're not
All right,
traveling
I'll
quite
dash.
as fast.
I'll dash and carry
Yeah.
on. I assume it's like are you saying it's like an 80-foot corridor? I've got 120-foot dark vision.
Yeah, it is a bit higgledy-piggledy, but you can see, by the time you finish your running, you can see a very large open space about 10 feet ahead of you, and just around the corners of where that tunnel opens up into that large open space, you can see what looks like the leathery wings of a very large draconian creature.
Right.
That open space, by the way, seems to be fairly flat. There's bits of rock and debris down here that might have perhaps fallen at some point. The open space goes way beyond what you can see with your dark vision, though.
Would I now sense something different as my locate creature on Red Dragon was still active?
Yeah, that's pinging. That is definitely working now.
Okay.
And actually, can I just check? Frollo's vision was 120 feet. Did you say? Yeah?
Yes. 120 foot dark vision according to my character sheet. Anyway, if it's wrong, it's your fault. You made the character.
It was a while ago. So actually, no, I'm wrong. You can see the other side of this cavern. It's about 80 or 90 feet away from you, and you can see what looks like a sloping ledge a little bit further up the wall. From your position, you can't see a ceiling, though. Okay. So that's your double action. You're dashing through. Do you have a bonus action to use or anything like that you want to end with?
Prestidigitation. I literally bellow my voice down the corridor. Get back here! That's all.
That'll work. So I think
Is that an intimidation check?
No. So it might be intimidating, but not in check. So after that, we're going to move back on to, of course, Brother Quinn.
How far would Brother Quinn... Has he got enough movement to be able to catch sight of Fillipa, or who is now the dragon?
Not with one movement, no. You need to dash to do it.
Can you dash as can you double run, like use a dash as a bonus action?
No,
it is just an action.
Your primary action you're using to dash, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Unless you splashed a level in rogue, but if you ain't got a level in rogue, you're getting double your movement a turn. That's your lot.
No. Okay. Where would 40 feet get me to? I'm just trying to figure out how.
Okay, so you're going to be a little way up that corridor. So give you an idea. There.
Right.
So you're like halfway up the 80-foot long corridor, basically.
So, not even quite halfway up at the moment. No, you've gone around the corner. You're about 20 feet around the corner, and like I said, the tunnels. Yeah. It's a bit rough. It's not exactly a straight line around here. You're obviously going to a more natural cave. No, you can't see the other end of it. In fact, you could probably just about see Frollo.
Who would be how far ahead of me? About 40 feet.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit over 40 feet ahead of you. So 50, maybe 55.
Okay.
See his arse cheeks flapping in the wind.
Tanuk just ahead of me. Did he go past me?
Tanuk is behind you still.
Behind me.
Yeah, because he climbed out the hole as well, remember?
Right.
Yeah. I would have been next to you in that because I would have had to touch to give the long strider.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think what will happen here is he'll stop briefly. Yeah. Quinn will stop briefly, turn round to kind of face Tanuk, and as he's going to put a hand on Tanuk's shoulder, as this would all sort of happen simultaneously. So I'm assuming Tanuk's going to run past him. So as Tanuk runs past him, he's going to put a hand on Tanuk's shoulder, and he's going to cast Divine Spark, giving him healing back. So it's a channel divinity healing back of 3d8 plus 5. And then he will continue to run his 40 feet. So he'll probably come up just behind Tanuk or whatever. Depends on how far Tanuk's got to go past him. But he'll run his 40 feet.
Okay, so you've done just your 40 feet and you're going to use your channel divinity to heal Tanuk when he gets past you, yeah?
Yes, yeah. Just as if he passes me, I'm assuming that Tanuk will probably move quicker than me, so...
Yeah, we'll allow that ready action, so that's not a problem at all.
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, so
if you roll that now, we'll let him know how much he heals when he assuming he does run past you.
Right, okay, so 3d8 plus 5...
So it will be Tanuk next. Is that exactly your intention to run through?
I'm probably going to be using. I'm not going to double move. because I'm getting myself prepped for entering the arena of heroism.
The optimism. Okay.
Yeah. Did you want me to roll the 3d8 or?
I've rolled it for.
No.
Rolled it for you.
I've already done it.
So as you pass,
how much was it?
As you pass me, you will get 15 points of healing.
Nice.
So he's not so much as able to run past you if he's casting a spell, but he'll get behind you, which is fine.
Yeah.
So what is Tanuk preparing to aid him in the fight?
I'm actually going to use a magic action to gain an extra d8 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move my 60 feet that I have.
Oh, it's 60 feet you've got. Okay.
I've got
cool.
I've got a base of 50 according to my sheet.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Jeez.
So actually, you would end up roughly at the halfway point, actually just running past Quinn then. So you will manage to make your way past.
So, get an extra.
I feel like you're Roadrunner. You just, as you go past Quinn, you just hit Mimi.
Let's go back up to 71.
Is this where the dragon has Acme plastered across its arse?
So
Yeah, I'm literally trying to get myself as fresh as I can.
with that, we're going to turn to Fillipa's turn, and you should now be able to see the area that you are in. You know this place like the back of your hand, so I'm guessing you have some idea of what's going on there. So, what is Fillipa doing?
Okay.
Gold. I see the gold on the map.
No, you don't.
Fireball.
Fireball or gold. Is that a teacher?
If you enjoyed this episode and want to support the show, you can find us on Patreon, where you can access behind-the-scenes content. You can also join our Discord to chat with us, talk theories, and to keep up with campaign news. Links to both are in the episode bio. The next episode will be out on Tuesday the 10th of February. We hope to see you there. Until then, keep rolling.
I'd like you to join me on a journey into danger and mystery. Are you looking for an action and intrigue-packed solo RPG podcast? One that tells a compelling story and then pulls back the curtain. The Lone Adventurer is split 50-50. Half is a dramatic audiobook-style story set in a dark fantasy magitech world, and half is a step-by-step guide. A guide to how the drama has been created, how solo RPGs work, and how you can create solo adventures of your own. M. Guns gave this review. I have listened to a few different iterations of fantasy storytelling, and this one rates at the top along with Me, Myself and I. And Mr. Pizzle had this to say: Carl has really knocked it out of the park with this one. Amazing production and pulls you into the story right off the bat. You can find The Lone Adventurer on the podcatcher of your choice, on YouTube, or at theloneadventurer.podbean.com. The adventure is just getting started. I hope you'll join me.